This is the story of a scandalous suburban secret in the manicured heart of Willow Creek Estates. Life revolved around one crucial question: did your grass pass Betty's personal 2-inch maximum height? For the residents of this picture-perfect neighborhood, it was a minefield of potential fines. And Betty, the HOA president, was the benevolent tyrant who enforced the rules with an iron fist, or should I say garden gnome. But Betty had a secret. She was having an affair with the very landscaper she had fined for planting the wrong flowers. Man named Greg, whose chiseled good looks and easy charm had disarmed her and whose knowledge of botanical fauna was only surpassed by his expertise in lawn maintenance. Their affair was a flagrant rebellion against the very HOA Betty led, however. Their tryst in the rose bushes was about to be interrupted because a new neighbor was moving in. Next door, ex-detective Harding had just retired from the force and was ready to enjoy his golden years in a peaceful neighborhood. That was until he noticed Betty and Greg whispering by the coat pond. He saw them stealing glances over their wine glasses at the neighborhood barbecue. He even witnessed their furtive movements in the early morning mist as they raced to finish their secret project in the garden before the other HOA members arrived for their weekly maintenance. Harding was onto them, but instead of confronting them directly, he decided to play the rumor game. First, he dropped a casual comment to the HOA treasurer, mentioning the suspicious late-night visits to Betty's house. The treasurer, a nervous wreck of a woman named Pam, gasped and immediately began speculating with the other board members. Within minutes, the entire HOA was buzzing with whispers of betrayal and scandal. At the next board meeting, the usually inflammable Betty was on the defensive. She denied the rumors, but the seeds of doubt had been planted. Then Harding made his move. He subtly suggested that the board investigate Betty's actions to ensure the financial health of the HOA. After all, as a former detective, he knew how important it was to follow the money. And what did the money lead to? The smoldering embers of passion between Betty and Greg. In the face of the board's investigation, their affair was put under the harsh glare of scrutiny. Every rose petal seemed to whisper their forbidden tryst, every trimmed shrub a silent testament. Meanwhile, Greg, bless his naive little landscaper heart, continued to show up to work as if nothing had happened. He continued to prune the very bushes where he and Betty had shared their intimate moments, oblivious to the scandal brewing within the whole board. As the board dug deeper, they uncovered more than just a secret romance. They found shoddy invoices, suspiciously timed reimbursements, and a disturbing pattern of behavior. It turned out that Betty had been embezzling HOA funds and Greg, poor misguided Greg, was caught in the middle. In the end, Betty's reign of floral fascism came crashing down. She was ousted from the HOA, her secret affair laid bare, and her dreams of embezzled paradise turned to dust. As for Greg, well, he packed up his shears and moved on to greener, less complicated lawns. And so life in Willow Creek Estates returned to normal. The grass was cut, the flowers were planted, and the only scandal that remained was the figment of Detective Harding's overactive imagination. Just kidding, all the flowers wilted and died, and the grass turned to dust. Turns out he was actually a retired evil wizard, seeking revenge for being banished from the magical HOA years ago for performing an unauthorized beheading. Whoops, guess we'll have to rewrite the whole story now. Or maybe just start a new series called The Misadventures of Evil Wizards. Join us next time as Harding, the evil wizard, battles Betty, the vengeful succubus, and Greg, the talking tree. See you then.